These old ass HexedCorps podcast. Bro, are we going by each other's
podcast, bro? We were take over the podcast, baby. So
It's the what do you mean?
raising a black family,
He's such a loving father.
Yeah, that brain's thinking.
And you get more money, so I can remember.
Do you think you would survive the Cold Ones podcast? Cool at night.
Alright, now be honest. How fucking stupid do I look right now?
I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty bad, but just keep it on. Just keep it
For
on.
the podcast, bro, it's gonna be so stupid, bro. First, they're gonna watch the podcast and be like, are they on a fucking messenger call? These niggas ain't even talking in Discord, bro. What the fuck?
These old ass motherfuckers on Facebook.
This cheap ass fucking podcast, bro. They couldn't even afford Discord, but this kid got a setup. What? Like, I don't know, bro. I'm this.
Oh god.
Well, let me turn my lights down real quick.
Yo, what is up, everybody? We are back for the motherfucking first episode of HexedCorps podcast, featuring.
What do you mean we're back? This is the first episode.
We're back because he's hitting a fucking bong. What are you doing? Is that a nectar collector? Holy shit, bro! It looks like you just. If that wasn't a bong, you would have ate that shit.
Yeah, I know.
We're still back.
We all okay. Let's set the record straight. We all, including the viewers, are paying for his beer.
I mean, if we got to,
we are all collectively paying for his beer.
And whiskey.
Huh?
And whiskey.
And whiskey.
I mean, it really depends on how much money we got.
Bro, Caden, let me walk to the crib.
This helmet does not fucking fit me.
Imagine I keep the podcast running and I walk to Caden's house and then I'm just on his screen.
You want to hit one of the bowls?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Which one?
How many you got?
We got options, bro. We got the pretty.
Options. No, but for real, we should all hang out.
That bowl is a penis.
That is a penis.
Butt plug ass bowl.
Butt plug ass bowl. That one's actually not a bad piece
Bong
there.
Down.
I was gonna say that bong stem is not bad.
Yeah, I know. I spent $100 on it.
100? That's a very bad bong stem.
I was cheap. A couple hundred. Man. Just a couple.
Switching my nose when I talk.
100?
Couple hundred.
You just look, even when you're smiling, you look so pissed off with the goggles on. You look like you just stubbed your toe before the podcast started.
This fucking chin strap.
I think it is the chin strap, like your face being grimaced together.
The chin strap's changing them. It's making them more evil.
It's making them evil.
Evil chin strap.
Bro, are we going by each other's real names or you two having aliases? Should we just call Will Lance Corporal?
Nah, let's call it Bill Cypher.
Bill Cypher.
Bill Cypher.
Bill Cypher, Bill Cypher.
I am Bill Cypher, the one that choked out Dipcan in that shitty story that Mr. Zoned Out told.
Now, when you
all wrong.
It's all wrong.
It's all wrong. You didn't tell it right. It's ass.
That story was good before he told it, and that's what I say. That's what I say.
The story was good, and then he shit on it.
He shit on it and told it wrong.
Yep.
Now we all hit vapes in unison.
Oh shit! Hold on! Wait!
Are you good?
Fucking hate ghosting, bro.
I want to say, before we get started, everything I say here is satire and cannot be used against me in court.
Same.
Same.
So
I
for
plead the fifth.
that being said, I hate Mexicans.
Bro, I'm about to
Damn.
do something Andrew.
You know, before my unit deployed, there were some guys back, before the 31st. There were some guys like right back in the rear, and they went down to the border to go help out border control.
Did they come back?
Oh yeah, and they got a fucking ribbon for it. For just being there.
For what? For just being there?
For just being there. You get a ribbon for being 60 days overseas anywhere.
I'm about to become Andrew Tate.
You know, blunt?
Nope, it's a cigar.
Fancy. Fancy.
How's the audio sound?
Yeah, that was my
Sounds-
audio.
I'm not
How's my
gonna
audio
lie,
sound?
You both sound like you're on a cell phone to me.
Yeah, well, I am on a fucking cell phone.
So it
How's it
makes
sound now?
it sounds like I'm calling you through a jail phone. I'm not gonna lie.
How's it sound right now?
Okay, it sounds slightly better. I'm putting this
What
out. This
really
cheap ass cigar is not cutting it.
That help.
How much was that cigar?
It was $1.19.
If I get close, does that help
Can
with
I
my
guess the brand?
Yeah.
Whiteout?
Yeah.
Mr. Lyko?
Guess which one?
Let me see the packaging from the back.
From the back, that'll give it away. It's the only one of this color.
Oh, White Russian.
Duh.
Yeah, let me see it from the back. Okay, I was right.
You were right?
Yeah.
It's a
We
blue
literally
it's a blue raspberry.
have the same one.
I don't have a Russian. I have a blue raspberry.
What's this look like from the back?
It's brighter blue. It's more of a teal.
Yo, big boy, are you gonna roll that up?
Which big boy?
You're the big boy.
Y'all don't want to see me. Y'all don't want to see me blow down on this podcast.
I'm the skinny one, bro.
Mr. Lyko.
Ah!
We got Lance Corporal, Mr. Lyko, and Big Boy.
And big boy.
Fucking Pop Smoke over here.
Caden, are you free tomorrow?
Nah, I got a life.
Are you free Sunday?
I gotta go watch my kids.
Bruh.
Kids.
Multiple.
A lot.
Multiple kids.
Are you
I
Drake?
have a lot of.
Do you have Adonis and an 11-year-old?
Okay, I don't have an Adonis and an 11-year-old, but I have something along those lines.
We're
I
talking
bet he
straight.
went to get Bill.
BBL Jizzy.
What's the problem with Drake nowadays?
If my roommate walks in and sees me like this,
That's what I was gonna ask. If your roommate walks in with you full uniform, is he just gonna be like, "What the fuck"? Not even full uniform.
I am
shirt.
half uniform. I am half.
You were half uniform.
Let
middle
me
of
see
the
your
night.
pants.
You were in
Let's
half
see what your-
uniform at 10 o'clock at night
Oh,
with some dirty toes.
You gotta put that in the video. Again, you gotta zoom in on them toes. Zoom in on it. Straight into the toes. They start
With
wiggling.
the regular show fucking sound.
The
Damn, look
Actually,
at them toes.
I'm gonna lock my door real quick.
Do you really? Are you really scared you're gonna get walked in on like this? Dude, did you peep the triceps that Will had?
No, not yet.
Bro, he had some triceps.
Flexing the bowl to the hose.
The door does not lock.
The door does
Oh,
not
you're
lock.
fucked.
Are you scared you're gonna get walked in on?
No, I just would rather avoid it.
Are you gonna have to
What
explain it?
Yes.
Will they
What
be
do you
like,
think he'll
"What are you
say?"
doing?"
He's gonna walk in, first finish laughing, and then be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
And you're gonna be like, I'm doing a podcast. It's the first episode, okay?
Yeah, I'm doing a podcast. Leave me the fuck alone.
Get the fuck out of my room. I'm playing
Out of
Minecraft.
here! I'm recording.
I'm recording, bro.
What are the chances of your roommate walking in during this podcast, bro? Be real.
He's got a wife. He's probably out in town.
He's probably
Doing his thing.
smashing his wife.
Okay, so most likely he's gonna walk in.
Are you gonna show
Like
him?
two-
Are you gonna show him this podcast?
Fuck no.
What?
He's gonna walk in 2 hours deep of this call
Will he
and
call you?
just fucking.
Will he call you gay if he finds out you have an online presence and a podcast?
No, everyone here knows I stream and shit. I have a YouTube channel.
You know what's crazy, bro? This looked like you could do like an OnlyFans or something. Just
No.
like
And just me in uniform throwing it back.
I would
Like,
personally pay $15 a month for that. For 2 years before I collect all the info and the media.
And report me by unit.
Did that hurt when you let go of it?
No, it's not very strong of a fucking hold. Honestly, my helmet's holding more than the fucking strap now.
Bill, I got another question.
What is your question, Mr. Big Boy?
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
No. I gracefully fell out of my cheeks. And because my thick cheeks, it broke my fall.
I want everybody to soak in that response. I want everybody to sit here quietly.
Another
See, this
text-
was
no,
Will's podcast, but see,
beer.
Caden got high enough to take over the podcast, baby. So
It's the Caden takeover.
the lights went off. Oh, what's happening with the lights off?
What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Oh my God, bro! Oh, I can see Caden's hands.
Is there a major transition?
What is he
You bringing
doing,
those
bro?
tits out, boy? Are you bringing those tits out, boy?
What is he doing, bro?
Are you
What is
whipping
Caden
it? Are
doing?
you straight whipping it out? I hear feedback of myself. Ah!
If I hear any more fucking. Ugh. Ugh.
It's nasty, bro.
Brother, ew.
Brother, brother, ew.
It's bouncing off his tits.
The sound.
Yeah.
Left tit, right tit.
Left tit. Right tit. Yo. Put them weapons away. Put them weapons away. Put the weapons away. Censor this shit in post. Censor this shit in
Say
post.
hello to my little friends.
This video has been age restricted already.
I'm gonna say the N-word.
You know, this- the only thing this
no,
needs-
no.
This just needs the shades, boy, and the fit be complete right now.
I'm gonna
I got
start saying racial slurs.
This the smooth criminal.
You know what? Let me just. I need to get ready for Caden. I need to get ready for him.
Look. We gonna set this. We gonna turn this to the '80s. All right.
Do have
You a
handcuffs?
You ain't ready. You ain't ready.
Will's the cop, and I'm the black guy he's trying to arrest. Put those gloves out your hands, officer.
Hold on, did he?
Officer, take off those gloves. Officer. I said take off those gloves, officer. You're doing too much. Take off those gloves. I told you take them off. Come on.
It's like 5
Come
Nights at Freddy's. Every time you look away, it gets closer.
Come on. Come on. Come on, officer. Come on. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Oh. Oh, you want to touch me?
Don't be anxious. Don't be anxious, boy. You're all right.
I ain't anxious.
Fine.
I ain't anxious, baby. Oh, come here.
Am I just like third wheeling you guys at this point?
Insane.
And scene.
Yep. These are for our sponsors, sponsored by fuck.
Just start
marijuana.
screaming. For our first sponsor. Ah.
For the first sponsors, everybody.
Yeah. For our first sponsor,
Didn't even hear anything. It peaked.
and Mechanic wears the original gloves. Great for diddling your brothers in battle.
You're feedbacking.
Logan,
Left it.
Logan.
Yo.
When we do the shirtless bit, make sure you give me abs.
Oh yeah.
Give me abs and a 6-pack.
Oh yeah. Give you abs and a 6-pack. I'm whipping it up right now.
Yeah, make sure. Don't forget. Don't forget.
I don't know how I could with that 6-pack on screen.
It's all right. Just make sure the chest looks bulky.
Give them 2 Minecraft chests for tits.
Minecraft chest.
Actually, every time we edit his thing, show it differently over his post, over his camera.
Like every time we suggest an edit.
You should, deadass though. You should crop being well out during that bit.
What do you mean?
Crop out our bodies.
Oh, what, and like set you next to each other?
Yeah, like he's the cop and I'm the fucking.
I could actually do that.
That'd be bad, bro.
What would you want
I
the
gotta see
background
that.
to be? Just his wall?
The '80s theme, '80s cop car.
Fucking Bill Cypher and Fresh's big boy.
Dude, we gotta do the close-up bit though. When you were like this, we gotta add that in there. Bill Cypher turns into that.
It's just Caden going, ah.
We AI it a little bit. But no, reality boys,
Wait.
how y'all doing?
Or is this the Tahine challenge on the podcast?
Oh shit, mid podcast.
Nah, straight from the container. Was it good? Oh yeah, wash it down with a beer that we paid for.
That we paid for. All right, let's go band for band. How much money you got, Logan?
It's like Corona for some
I
reason.
just gave all my money to Shyla. I have no money.
Nah, you can't. You ad libs, bro. You gave your money to who?
Simp ass, bitch
Look.
ass. I'm gonna say the N word.
Don't. Well, did you say it or did it cut out? Because man, I'm confused.
Oh. She must be Jewish.
Is it backwards for you or is it normal for you?
Normal.
She must be Jewish.
What does that mean? That she only sent me $10 and I sent her 50?
Yup.
She must be Jewish.
You know, speaking of Jewish, what is the difference between Anne Frank and Santa Claus? The direction they go in the chimney.
You know what's funny, bro?
Huh?
Nothing.
The direct. You know, I'm not gonna say it again. Fuck you.
I've said
I'm
Daniel.
not well. I'm gonna say it again. Keep on saying it.
Wait, what did he say?
Dude, you ain't hear Will's great ass joke, bro? I heard
No.
the end of it. The direction it goes in the chimney. That's I heard
Oh,
that.
and Frank?
Yeah, bro. Do you hear the Anne Frank joke?
Bro, what? My camera's out of focus for some reason.
Will, say your Anne Frank joke. Come on, man. Yeah, that can't be in the video.
Wait, what happened?
Out with the whole joke. Just like, I can't be in the video.
It wasn't even in the video. My speaker changed. I had to switch my speaker back to this one. And then I just come back. I just bring the audio back, and I just hear that can't be in the video.
So that's great. Now it's just
So I don't even know what you said. Was it the N
Well,
word?
okay. Now it's worse than the N word.
It was the black baby joke.
Was it the? What? I don't even understand the context of that.
Dude, listen, it's about him wanting to adopt a black baby
Oh,
and
okay.
raising a black family,
He's such a loving father.
with his
Yes.
wife. He wants to add a black daughter to his child
Allegedly.
life.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
In Afghanistan.
Just like MJ, my good friend.
Yes.
A Nigerian Korean black kid, by the way.
Just like Miranda Consgrove.
Did you hear me? Nigerian Korean black kid, by the way.
Caden, did you know I have pictures of Daniel's dad mugshot when he was 19?
What did Daniel's dad go to jail for?
Half the internet.
He went
Like
to
it's
jail for possession of marijuana and mostly child support charges.
I was like,
same way
Daniel's
Billy
dad.
went. Same way Billy went.
He also got arrested like a month after Daniel was born. Like his first arrest is like February 2001 or some shit, and Daniel was born in January.
These the Danny's own outtales.
Oh, we got some stories. You guys want to tell some stories?
You guys want to tell some stories?
I think anyone here, Will would have the
Gotta
best
be
stories.
animated though. It's gotta be animated though. Okay. Daniel will be Mr. Childhead from South Park,
Okay.
and I will continue to be Bill Cypher.
Okay.
All right. Trying to think of a good story.
I guess for the
Hey,
new
there
version
for-
of Bill Cypher, I'm just gonna
Wait, what's that?
put like army
Or internet?
marine shit.
What,
yeah,
say that
you
one more time?
just put a helmet on. Just put a helmet
Should
on.
I just crop the helmet off of your literal head and put it on Bill Cypher?
That's beautiful. Make that Bill Cypher.
The goggles.
Yeah.
But were you there for 429, Caden?
Which night? Recently?
With Jesse.
I don't think so. With Jesse, no, I don't think so.
I remember one phrase
Nah.
from that night. Dude, that's a nug from outer space, man.
Bruh.
Was it from Jevic?
It's from EJ.
Oh, I was gonna say I remember one time you guys called me saying something about outer space with it.
It might have been Jeff. I don't, honestly, it's so blurry. No, I got a better story. Trying to think. My drunk brain.
How many cool lights have you had, bruh?
He's at least 6.
Yeah, that brain's thinking.
Is that your?
And you got more drunk? Sure, I can remember.
It's like turning the radio down so you can see better.
Yeah.
That's
done it
crazy.
before.
Have you actually?
Well, do you got your license?
I have a license to be a passenger in a military vehicle.
A passenger. All right. I can't hate it.
Let's see. Fucking. I got a story. I once got lost with my lieutenant
For real?
Now,
during a military exercise. Let's call this lieutenant fucking he always reminded me of like Flapjack from the Adventures of Flapjack,
Uh-huh.
because he was just like chill but like happy all the time. So we were in this like behind brush hidden spot, and I wake up. So I start the day. I woke up, from like we got attacked in the town before, and are now like hanging out in the woods because we got attacked and are now relocating to like restart the exercise, kind of to like start over to the next attack or defense. We were on the attack this time, so we walk like a mile and a half away from the town and are like in this hidden spot. We wake up and immediately see on some fucking military drone, some fucking flying around. We see 5 guys a mortar team next to a JLTV, which is basically like a Humvee with a giant fucking trailer on it. And we say, you know what? They're in the opposite uniform of us because we wore deserts. The enemy, which is another unit, wore woodlands. The guys that were there did not get the memo of the uniforms, but we bombed them anyway. Took 15 seconds to get those guns up. We learned after we are so proud that we found and bombed an enemy group, a fire team plus size element in under a minute. We're like, fuck yeah, we killed him, we got him. And then the guy like running it radios back to us, yep, you just killed your friendly 60s mortar team.
See that happening.
And that's how our day started. That's how our day started.
You're just like, well, we got him.
Darn.
Well,
that was our first kill.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, you know what? They didn't get the memo. They wore the wrong uniform. Fuck them. We don't need them anyway. We'll get by, right? And we then, after that, realized, hey, there are 1, 2, 3 ACVs on that hill that can see us. And then as we all, like that spreads and we all hear, they then start blinking their hazards, which means in the training scenario that they're shooting at us. They're shooting at us. So then now we all have to run. So we run, pick up our shit, and we just fucking dart it deeper into the brush. We are now fuck knows where. All the officers have this fancy tablet that shows them a GPS location, luckily, because I have the radio that connects to the satellites that they then plug into my radio, the tablet. And they're like, okay, we are here. So then I sit there for probably like an hour after like getting full accountability, and just like sit there and wait till the you've been detected kind of goes away. You know how in Skyrim you can't wait with enemies tracking you. We kind of just wait until our detection level goes down. And after that, we're like, the officers put together this big, fucking perfect plan to follow the creek bed and the creek all the way to the hill and then sprint through a big opening and attack. On the way there, first off, I'm already pissed on the way there because I had to walk through a river, a small river. I'm already pissed. And I am, at the time, my XOs, my lieutenant, I'm his radio operator. So I just follow him around wherever he goes. And he decides to do his own fucking thing. For the rest of the company. He decides to just do his own fucking thing. Instead of following everyone else, he's like, all right, yeah, let's go. I'm going to take a shortcut. We're going to go that way. We're going to cut him off and meet him there. And we begin cutting through a bunch of brush, bushwhacking, as you would say. Getting through this fucking forest with Flapjack. And we then realize 5 minutes later, we look around and we're like, where the fuck is everyone else? And so we're like, okay, you know what? We'll just go to where we were supposed to go. And we go to exactly the meetup point. And we stand there for about 10 minutes. And where the fuck are we supposed to go? I take off my radio off my back, and I realize it has overheated. And is fucked. So I put that back on my back and hope and pray that it then cools down. Hope. It never cools down. Just a sneak peek. It never cools down. It is 100 degrees outside right now. If not 100, 95. Flapjack's radio shits the bed. Clearly, it had wiped itself in between leaving the company to do a shortcut and realizing we're fucking lost. The radio had wiped its own everything. Bruh. So we are now in a forest 2 guys lost.
Hadn't he been through it before?
It's a lieutenant. Lieutenants always get lost. That's like a known thing. Lieutenants always get lost. And so I'm like, I'm just a Lance Corporal. I'm just, basically level 3 in the Marine Corps. Just gonna, do what I'm told. I'm just gonna follow this guy around. This fucking guy decides to sprint through the opening to the nearest bush and say, you know what? We're just gonna push forward. Fuck it. So we go from bush to bush to bush to bush to realize there are no more bushes. So we then turn around, going bush to bush to bush to bush to back where we started. And we're like, you know what? I say, you know what, sir? I think they realized this huge opening where the 1, 2, 3 ACVs can see us might be a bad plan. So we just continue the creek bed. And eventually we find them. And you know what the first thing I see when I get to this fucking creek bed?
What do you see?
I see one of the only black guys in my company carrying one of my radios that I programmed. Let's call him
Tyrone.
Tyrone. Yeah, just he was pretty big, brolic and black, Tyrone type. I see him fall into the river with my radio.
Oh my god.
Just whoop, and then immediately start screaming for help. And then I see another guy also carrying my radio, but a more important radio to connect to the guys controlling the thing. He has the radio that's unencrypted and anybody can access it for safety things. He then takes his radio, chucks it into the bush, and then dives in. Let's call this guy fucking Aquaman, because that's what he looked like. That's what he looked like. I am just watching Aquaman save Tyrone for 5 minutes. Because Tyrone has no idea how to fucking swim. No idea. He pulls him back to where they fucking fell in. And I see my radio. And he handed it to me and it said, yeah, it's fucked. And I said, yeah, I know. You fell into a fucking river with it. Of course it's fucked.
Did you give
And
him
so I'm
shit
just,
for it?
you know what? You're carrying that radio. I'm not taking that radio because I already have a bigger, thicker radio to talk to a satellite, to talk to the battalion. That is your brick. Keep it. And he's like, he's also a Lance Corporal, but I outrank him because of, billet over rank. And he's like, you know what, whatever. And so we keep going. And so we get to this road where the ACVs can just barely not see us because of the hill that they're on is too close. And we come up on this road. And in between going up on the road and coming out of the brush, our friendly unit that we had killed earlier respawns. And so, by the grace of Chesty Puller himself, they start bombing those ACVs, and they are all dead. Dead. Quote unquote, all notional. So we get up on this hill, and I'm thinking, after sprinting up this quarter-mile long hill, I'm thinking, okay, the town's gonna be right here. We'll just go up there, rush them and kill them. And I'm going up this hill, and I'm going up this hill, and I'm going up this hill, and I feel my left foot sink into a fucking anthill. The second I realize my foot has sunken a foot into the ground, I realize I'm falling now, back down the hill. And so I fall about 10, 15 feet back down the hill.
Jesus.
And I lay there for a good 30 seconds, taking in the fact that my radio and my antenna are probably fucked. If my radio and antenna are probably fucked, I am probably fucking useless. So I get up, I take my radio off, I check it. My antenna's bent, but it's not fucked because I fell and kind of rolled sideways. So my antenna that's sticking up from my back to my head and up past it only got some dirt on it. So I thank Trissy Fuller, the god of the Marine Corps, for looking upon me with good fortune. And I continue on, and I realize I got to the top of that hill. That town is a mile away,
Oh my god.
and they all can see us. It is just 1 mile long opening to a very steep hill to the town. So we all hang out in some bushes there nearby and think, okay, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Keep in mind, the whole operation, our our company commander died a long time ago. Apparently, he had died between our bivouac site that we had haphazardly made and the creek bed. The ACB saw him and took him out. So we are without official commander leadership. It is now the lieutenant that I got lost with. He controls the whole company.
Oh god.
So his right idea is to send it. So we go on, you know what? Fuck it. Send it controlled, go in the brush and kind of rush with some cover. A JLTV with a gun on it drives down, mowing down everyone. Mowing down. Everyone has blanks. Just fucking gunning down everyone. This Humvee gunner. This man is like fucking just Bastion from Overwatch. Just everyone's dead. I mean, everyone that had gone with the rush is dead. The secondary command guy says over the mic, "I am now dead. It is now up to the guy, the fresh lieutenant, fresh out of basic training. It is now up to Lieutenant. It is now up to Lieutenant Shiny. We call him Shiny because they're new and have no fucking nothing. It is now up to Lieutenant Shiny to command who's left." There was one squad left. 12 guys. We decide, and while we're kind of deciding, the LAVs, our support element, pulls up. And, our LAVs, these big, light armored, but armored enough to to take like a machine gun's fire, but not like a grenade launcher or a missile. They come up and are like, "Hey, we're here, finally." And they kind of do their thing of pushing forward, and we kind of like follow behind them, like, oh, the COD missions with a tank. You like follow behind them. And this was the lieutenant's idea, was to follow behind them and push. And we're doing that. These 12 guys, 6 and 6 on each fucking vehicle, are pushing this town while like under fire, quote unquote, from the machine guns that are up on the hill and the mortars that are giving us sort of semi-suppressive fire. And as we're pushing, we get about a half mile closer to the town, and this guy throws the hatch open on the top of the LAV, stands up like this, and says, "Ex-con! White flag! White flag! White flag!" The operation is done.
Did he give up basically?
No, it was because it was like the time frame and the heat had gotten too bad, so they had to like call it all off, and everyone is cheering. It is like when your team wins, even if your team doesn't win. As soon as you hear, fucking, I forget the fucking official term. I think it's like XCon. No, it's not XCon. I don't know. It's white flag. That's like everything's over. We're done. Like, and everyone's like, "Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! We can go home! We can go back to our fucking room finally!"
How long had you guys been training for?
A week.
Straight?
A week straight.
Jesus.
It had been a week out in the fucking boonies and the fucking woods and shit.
So even while you're sleeping, you're technically in training?
Yeah.
So was
We
there
were like out there like sleeping out in the fucking. We were basically living out in the fucking woods for a week.
So you camped out for a week in uniform
No, we had like a field uniform. We had frogs.
and simulated combat for a week straight.
Yes. You know what the first 2 days of that was?
Huh.
The first day was a boat raid that I got driven to. and we took a town and left. Well, we didn't leave. The night of we took it, we slept there. And me being the radio operator, I still have to get checks every now and then with the main element. So in the middle of the night, while we're actively taking this town, I get out my sleeping bag. I don't even put on pants. I get out of the sleeping bag, no pants, grab my radio, sit in the sand, and I just get a radio check.
With no pants on.
With no pants on.
So you were talking to the
Sandy?
higher ups with your wiener out.
No, I had underwear on. But I had sandy cheeks.
You were talking to the lieutenants with some sandy cheeks.
No, actually, fun fact, they completely fucking ignored us.
What?
So I sat there for an hour saying, call sign, this is call sign, radio check, over, every like 5 to 10 minutes. And honestly, after like 30 minutes, I just gave up and went the fuck back to sleep.
What was supposed to happen?
Oh, they were supposed to say, we hear you, Lima Charlie, over. And I'd say, I hear you, same, over. And that was it. That was all I needed to get done. But they just ignored me. Because, fuck me, I guess.
Damn, bro.
I'm going to take a piss. Caden.
Is he sleeping?
That black motherfucker. Did I lull him to sleep in my story?
I think you just rambled a Marine story to him to sleep.
Agent!
I'm like half expecting him to show up at my house and be like, I was walking the whole time.
Yeah. Cut this part out, I guess. I'm just gonna take a piss real quick.
Cut this part out, I guess. Or leave it in.
Did you hear that? Did you listen?
No.
Not good. It was a long piss.
Was it very long?
It was substantial.
Substantial. Did it have a decent amount of ammonia in it?
That was pretty clear.
Oh.
I'm probably staying pretty hydrated.
I'm actually staying pretty hydrated. Cracks a cold one. Do you think you would survive the Cold Ones podcast?
Fuck no.
Do you think them Aussies drink? Do you think them Aussies drink like crazy compared to you? Dude, I've literally seen Chad from the fucking podcast throw up all the alcohol he drank in the beginning of the episode so we can drink more alcohol. Is he snoring into the mic? Oh my god, I didn't even hear it. It's so faint when you do that.
Hey, Jen! Caden, I swear to fuck, I put a pipe bomb in your fucking mailbox.
A pipe bomb?
A pipe bomb in his fucking mailbox. Caden, I will literally hit up your mom and sniff on you for smoking weed.
Is that still a problem? Is that
No.
is that I was gonna say, is that still a factor?
Okay, you're fucking faking.
He said you're fucking faking.
I've heard snoring. It does not sound like that. I have slept in a room with 5 guys snoring at once while sleeping with 15 other guys.
Okay, I feel like a marine snoring would just be like, or would it? Actually, I feel like a marine snoring would just be silent. I feel like you would just train yourself to be silent.
There was this one guy.
Me, 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 me.
There was this one guy in SLTE down in 29 Palms. His desert training. Let's call him fucking. Um, fuck. What kind of character would describe this man? He was a unique character. Let's call him Pinocchio because it sounds close to his name.
What was his name? I can cut it out.
Kotiko.
Was he Japanese?
He was like Asian. Okay. He's like 30 Asian.
Like dirty Asian?
Yeah. There's that fucking feedback.
It's because I unplugged my headset.
Yeah, Caden, I know you're fucking lying.
What did he say?
I just saw his fucking phone move. Caden, first thing I'm gonna do when I come home is I'm gonna punch you in the fucking gut. No, you know what, Caden? Actually, because you're fat, I'm gonna kick you in the fucking shin. But as I was saying, Pinocchio, he had this thing he liked to do. Think you're sleeping in a room with about 20 guys. We all have cots. It's like a wide garage size tin can, half of a tin can. You're all sleeping in there on cots, like boom, 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 and then there's the other side of the room. It's like boom, so like it's foot to foot with like a good 3 feet in between for like an aisle. This guy, as soon as he went to sleep, he would vigorously beat his shit.
In his sleep?
No, fully awake. He didn't give a single fuck who heard.
Was he like moaning and shit?
No, but you could definitely tell. Like I was one time in the room, like they did this weird thing, and they brought like a table and they packed out Magic the Gathering cards.
Uh-huh.
Fun fact: there are fucking nerds in the Marine Corps
That play that?
that play Magic.
Jesus.
Yeah, and so they had like a table and like they were playing it, and I was spectating, having a few beers, spectating because it was a night we could drink, and I'm watching them play, and then Pinocchio decides I'm gonna go to bed, guys. Have a good night, and I hear everyone internally just groan. Like they don't outwardly groan because they don't want to like be an asshole, but they're like,
Is it because they know he's about to go?
because his bed is like 6 feet from the table. So he goes over there, gets in his bed, gets comfy, and you hear.
So what? When he wakes up, is there just a stain on his bed?
No, he'll use a sock.
Does he wear it?
We're in a cot in a sleeping bag. These buildings we're in are not fucking warm. They are not fucking insulated.
So if
It is
anything,
it is a this thin metal wall from you and the elements.
so it's cold.
It's cold as fuck, and it's a desert.
Which you wouldn't expect that, would you?
You would not, because
But
it's hot as
actually,
fuck. Damn.
I was gonna say at night though.
At night, it's like 30.
I was gonna say that's actually I've always known that from like just stupid shit online. They'll be like, a desert is cool at night. So as
Yeah.
long as you get the fuck out of the desert
Hey,
before
are
the sun
you
comes
seriously going the fuck to sleep? I can see your fat fucking forehead. I can see your fat fucking forehead. Show me those fucking tits again. Please.
Daniel's gonna be pissed that he missed out on this.
I don't give a fuck what Mr. Zoned Out thinks.
If you have to say some words to Mr. Zoned Out from the future, what would you say?
Nigga, you're poor. And you're probably still poor.
And he's probably still poor.
Yeah, and he's probably still poor.
Well, it's only been 5 seconds since you said it the first time, so I don't think that it changed.
Yeah. And those tits. Those are not tits, it's a light bulb. That's a light bulb, Mr. Big Boy. I want to see those big boy tits right now. I demand it. I outrank you.
I outrank you.
I am ordering you. Fucking say something.
I think us being civilians in general will make you outrank us. Even if you were the
I-
lowest rank.
Technically, civilians outrank any military.
Really?
Yeah.
But they don't want you to know that.
I have to call like civilian contractors like sir and ma'am.
Oh.
Civilian contractors, not civilian shitheads.
Am I a civilian shithead? Is Caden a civilian shithead? Why do you keep covering your laughs, Caden? We know you're not sleeping. Will, as soon as you walked away to go pee, he turned the camera down and went, and then flipped it back up at the ceiling. Imagine just looking out in the ocean and you just see that, it's just Will sticking out of the ocean with bubbles. Every time Caden laughs, he covers the camera. It's like Caden's like Five Nights at Freddy's. Every time the camera gets covered, he gets closer.
Does it peak every time I scream?
Yes, every time. Like when you yelled
Dude, it's like-
Caden's name, all I heard was Caden. But you looked like you were going.
Yeah. My neighbors fucking hate me.
I bet they do.
But I don't give a fuck. I heard my neighbor beating his wife. So
Has any of your neighbors ever been like, "What were you doing last night?" from screaming? Really?
then
Is it
And
after?
then-
Has it ever been after we called?
it's usually after gaming.
Oh, I was gonna say because you were actually twice as loud on the siege. Are you loud in bed? Or are you like? Don't make that face, bro. You're gonna make me fucking splooge myself. Bro, Will, are you trying to give the likester a fucking erection?
I'm trying to give Big Boy a nice big boy.
That's not gonna happen. You're just gonna give me one.
Mr. Big Boy, if you don't show your erection on camera, I ain't showing my erection on camera.
For real?
Fun fact, the radios gave me ED.
You know you're technically not even lying.
There's a saying that radio operators can't have boys.
Can you have girls?
Because there's an antenna that like points directly at your balls when it's on the ground.
Can you have girls? Or are they just being sexist? Are you drinking water?
Nah, he's just eating a fucking water bottle.
I think he's shoving it in his pants, trying to make it look like an erection. Who said that?
Yeah, he's got the real little Lyko.
Huh?
He's got the real little Lyko down there.
Yeah, my name is my alias is kind of misleading.
It's kind of like behind you.
It's misleading.
Misleading? You should call yourself Big Ol' Lyko.
Let's just say I'm 8 inches tall, lying on my back. Its face.
My things are shaded, so I cannot see Caden if he's like in the dark.
He was going in the very dark, like it was just grainy enough to where I could see him, but he's going.
Yeah, when I lifted that shit up, censored my whole face.
Did your whole face get lit up?
Yeah. Put like Bill Cypher over it or some shit.
Could you? Oh, what? You don't want your eyes being seen?
I just don't like my face being seen in case like if this blows up, then military will be like, "Who was that Marine right there? I want his ass on my desk.
I want his ass cut off so I could fuck it for
I want him to sit cheeked up on my desk right now." Did you even hear the slams?
I think some of these moments could genuinely become memes. Who is that Marine? I want his ass on my desk right now.
I want his ass on my desk right now.
Is it 12 a.m. for you, Will?
It is 11:29 a.m.
Guess what time it is for me?
2:29 a.m.
Yes, sir. 02:29.
Okay. Yo, King, you for real fucking trifling now.
Is that your Covington impression?
Yeah, bleep that whole word you just said.
Who, me?
Don't say our hometown.
41015.
I'll fuck you.
Who, me? Just wait till February 11th.
No.
Isn't that your birthday?
All Gorilla Glue.
Who, Caden?
Hey, turn on the fucking light, you black motherfucker.
His tits are on screen. They were. He actually covered his camera the rest of the way. Will, look. Is the beer slapping right now?
Yes.
Yes. Caden looks like he died 2 weeks ago.
He's all bloated up.
He looks like he fucking died 2 weeks ago before the podcast started.
Yo, I gotta tell you another little story. So during last Christmas, my radio shop is very let's say homoerotic, but not homosexual.
Is there like gay stuff everywhere?
I saw a sergeant say to another sergeant, I woke up this morning and you weren't oiled up and naked under my Christmas tree. What the fuck? I've been a good boy this year.
He actually said that?
In a chat, in a chat.
That you're in?
Yeah.
What did you say? Were you like, "Hey, yo"?
No, I said nothing because he's a sergeant. I'm a fucking Lance. I'm not gonna say shit.
What if you had said, "Hey, yo"?
I don't know. When did you see Mike Tyson's ass during the Mike Tyson fight?
I did.
I saw that live
On Netflix?
on Netflix.
I saw that shit live too. Did you see? The only fight that I saw though was Netflix
Yo,
and
what
the
the
Wi-Fi.
fuck is the size of that nipple? Holy fuck! I went from my mouth all
Dude,
around
that's
it.
at least like that.
I want that in my mouth right now.
Imagine this is what gets you kicked out of the Marines.
If me being put in a psych ward didn't get me kicked out, then this is not gonna get me kicked out.
Caden, if you just shaved your chest, you could probably pull that off as a female.
Dude, if you like cut that off and put it on a pizza, I'd believe it was pepperoni.
If you took the little center part out and just made it a flat like color, it would be perfect.
You could sell that as a rubber seal.
You could sell that. You could sell that as a 1-to-1 size for a fucking drain cover.
Actually, it actually looks like a part that's in our gas mask.
The valve that.
Caden, why your nose look Jewish?
Why your nose look
Is this
Jewish?
nigga going to sleep?
Bro, it's only 2:34 in the morning. Why are you going to sleep?
He old.
He's old.
He
as
old
fuck.
nigga.
Me and him are the same age.
I go, fuck. You both old niggas.
We're old as shit.
Yeah.
Even though to anyone,
But you
anyone
ain't
who's
got
like
knee
40
pain like I got knee pain.
What?
You ain't got knee pain like I got knee pain.
Because I wasn't in the sand.
You weren't in the hazing.
And the hazing.
In the hazing.
Do you mean hazing as in literal like sky haze, or do you mean like hazing as in ritualistic techniques? Okay, the glitching background noise is starting to sell the creepiness to this. Did you hear that too? Did you hear that too? The I think it's Caden's background noise causing it to do that. What was that beep? What beeped?
It was Caden's smoke detector.
Caden, your smoke detector, damn it. You need to put a battery in that thing. I just took mine down.
Change your smoke detector batteries. This dude's really going to sleep.
He's actually slumped.
No sleep, no sleep. I'm in your walls. No sleep. Nightmare, 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 nightmare.
Just start screaming.
Camp Counselor Kevin, Camp Counselor Kevin, Camp Counselor Kevin. Oh, yeah.
His eyes just shoot open. He's staring at the camera.
You okay, nigga? I got my ass out right now. I got my cheeks on camera. My cheeks. My balls out. I got my balls out. Look at these balls, Caden. Look at these balls. These sweaty marine balls.
What was the beep again? Your smoke alarm went off again.
Change your Xbox's batteries.
Do you have a microwave in your bedroom?
Of course this fat ass does.
Do you have a communal microwave that everyone uses in your bedroom while you're
You
sleeping?
know, he's got an air fryer in his fucking bathroom, his kitchen, his bedroom.
Does he actually?
He has an air fryer for every room.
Does he actually?
Yes.
I have a container of lube in every room.
I have a 12-pack of beer for every room. The one room I own, which means one 12-pack.
For every room, which is my one room, which is one 12-pack.
It used to be an 18-pack.
I was gonna say, and it probably is less than that because you've drank so many today. It's 16-pack now.
More like 10. No, 9, I don't know. I have not been counting.
You know what? I think it's time to whip out the Jack Daniels.
No, I don't think it is.
He said no. No. I am done. He said I am done.
I will take one shot.
Okay.
But I'll take it with me.
You have to do it from the bottle though. It can't be a numeral shot. You have to guess.
Of course.
Okay. I'll just say you have to do it Marine style. Why is there a Queen of Hearts stuck to it? Is that your card of the day?
It's my card. Yeah, it's just my card.
Did you stick that there? Dude, can you buy like decorations that stick on there? That's cool.
This is from Japan.
Is it actually that? It's fire.
Some like Japanese man in a store was selling patches. I just bought this one.
Is it made for that kind of vest, or is it just a patch on anything?
It's just Velcro. Like this is literally just Velcro.
Oh. It fits perfectly. I thought they gave that to you. The Marine people.
No, I was supposed to get a name tape patch, but they fucking said, "Fuck you," basically.
Unless you wanted to pay for it again.
It was supposed to have like my blood type, my number, my unit, my MOS and shit, and
What is that?
yeah, fuck you, because everyone else got one, but me.
Is that for in case you get found and they can't identify you?
It's for like if I get shot and I'm like unconscious, they can like see my patch on my chest and be like, "Hey, that's his blood type. Hey, a man has fallen into the river."
And now he's drinking some Jack. Why does it look like? Oh, because you just took it out the freezer.
Yeah.
I was like, why does it look so foggy? Okay, that is not a shot. That is like fucking 3. That was like fucking 3 shots. Jesus Christ.
What?
You said you were so hesitant to take 1, and then you took like 3 worth. At least Jack Daniels is smooth.
It is, especially chilled.
I was gonna say, especially chilled, you could pretty much drink however much you want, and it won't be that bad. Actually, Jack Daniels is the only drink that I can drink guaranteed without making a face.
I did gag a little bit because like it went down the wrong hole a little bit.
Oh yeah, like you have to force that fucker down.
Yeah, after the 3rd drink, I was like, yeah, that fucker's not going anymore.
So you ever drink it and then you force it down and it feels like you damn near stabbed through because your shit wasn't ready yet?
No,
Oh.
my shit's always ready.
My shit's always ready.
Like I did take about like 2.5 shots just now.
Your shit is always ready, but are you always ready to shit?
Caden, I'm gonna start calling you racial slurs if you don't talk. This dude's really just going to sleep mid-podcast.
Why do you keep opening your eye just enough for us to see your eyeball and then going back to sleep?
This is his bit for the rest of the cast. This is his bit, sleeping. What a shit bit.
Guess how long the podcast has been going?
What?
1 hour and 11 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys gonna try to wrap it up?
I think Caden's ready to leave.
Caden, if you don't talk, I'm wrapping it up right now. Alright, we're wrapping it up.
Wrapping it up.
Wrap.
Will, how much do you have on Cash App right now?
Yo, Will.
On Cash App, 0, because I don't keep money on Cash App, because I'm not poor.
Yo, Will.
Will, if I win you in rock, paper, scissors, will you Cash App me $5?
Okay.
Yo, Will.
Are
I'm
you
still
ready?
asleep.
Ready?
Rock.
1, 2, 3.
Is a tie.
No, I saw the scissors, bitch.
Well, you didn't say go. You didn't say shoot. It's
Too
hard.
bad.
It's
You
hard
lost.
to best out of 3 though. Best out of 3.
Oh,
Bruh,
no.
I thought I had said best out of 3.
No, you didn't.
Damn.
I
Here we
don't do
go.
best out of 3 unless you say it pre-hand.
Caden. Rock, paper, scissors, best out of 3. The winner has to slob Lance Corporal's meat. I won. So you know what that means, Caden?
Yo, y'all see my new Gucci watch?
I have not seen your new Gucci watch. That is not Gucci. That is not Gucci.
Look at this Gucci watch. Look at the time right now. Let me flip. I can't really fucking.
Does that say 11
Yeah.
in military time?
This Gucci watch.
It's quarter till 12. Quarter till
This
balls.
Gucci watch.
Quarter.
It might say Aqua Force, but it's Gucci.
I don't even is Aquaforce a military brand?
Basically, yeah.
I've had one of them watches before and I thought they looked fucking I was like, dude, this thing looks like something a fucking Marine would wear.
I just put the shit upside down for a second.
Would you rather wear that or an Apple Watch?
I will never wear an Apple Watch.
Why? Is it because they look gay?
No. I don't use Apple. Period.
What's your vendetta against Steve Jobs?
Jewish.
Is it because of the information?
Jewish.
Oh, makes sense. I don't think he was Jewish though.
I don't care. Israeli fucking puppet.
Fair enough. You know who was
Hey,
Jewish?
Caden, guess what? Caden, guess what? Caden, guess what? Open your eyes. Caden, open your eyes. Nigger.
They're never gonna know what he just said.
Just show Bill Cypher holding a big letter R when I say that.
A solid wooden R.
Yes, a solid wooden R. You're gonna have so much work ahead of you for editing this fucking video.
Dude, you think that part's gonna be the hard part? I think editing Flapjack and Bill Cypher getting lost in the woods is going to be the hard part.
Sounds like the same thing. Dude, James is so pissed and he missed out on this fucking thing.
He is going to be upset because it's gonna look pretty good.
Yeah. It's gonna be way better. It's gonna be way fucking better than all that he did for all 3 episodes of that shitty fucking OG Thrax bullshit for black people. Fuck that podcast.
It's gay.
It's gay. It's full of Negroes.
It's full of lies and false information.
So, to add a correction onto that dip can Bill Cypher, me being Bill Cypher myself, it was not, what was his character's name? But Vice City guy?
Oh, Tommy Vercetti.
Tommy Vercetti, Mr. Vercetti, bitch ass, Mr. Zoned Out, poor nigga. It was my idea to choke that fucker out. Dipcan, I told Dipcan, hey, if you want to fucking die by tracks like a pussy, how about instead of waiting for like an hour or two for a train to pass, because you know only one passes in the day and one passes in the night, I just kill you here, right now. And he said, you know what, man? Fuck it, do it. And he lined up, and I choked him out, and I took my legs when he started wiggling, and I wrapped them around his like hip area, between his groin, and like held his legs. And so when he wiggled, I wiggled, and then that fucker tapped, and so I let go because he suddenly didn't want to die. I brought him close to the edge, like Mr. Vercetti said. He needed to be close to the edge, and he just went home. And so I went home because I wanted to play Rainbow Six Siege.
Were you actually playing Siege by then?
No, I went to bed. The guys I played with had already gone to bed.
I was gonna say,
You
because
know, I really hit those guys up again sometime.
who, Jesse and Daniel?
No, fuck no, my online friends.
Oh.
I know. Let me say this: my online friends will always be more than me to all of y'all. I have known those guys for way longer than all of you, and I have told them way more than all of you.
Have you known them longer than Daniel?
Yes, I have known my online friends since fourth grade.
Do you know their
I
full
am now
names?
turning 22 next month.
Do you know, like, everything about them?
So I know like their name, but I don't ask personal questions, and they don't ask me personal questions.
Where do you know them?
I don't
Where'd you meet them
know
on?
about the personal life. What?
Did you meet them on Xbox Live?
Yes, an Xbox 360.
So what? You guys all had the OG, bro. When you had the 360 account, did you choose the PFP with the guy with the beanie on blowing a bubble?
No, I used an achievement profile picture.
Damn.
I forget which one because I always changed. Like I always got bored of it and changed.
I had mine, dude, as the dude with the beanie and the bubble coming out of his mouth for like fucking 10 years.
So did Thomas.
And then and then when we got the Xbox One, and then I had to download my account as a 360 account to play 360 games, I chose that picture again. I wish I had my original account, because if I had my original 360 account, wouldn't it work? Wouldn't it work on Xbox One still?
Yeah.
So my account would be like, it would say like 2014 or some shit on
Hey,
it.
are we still recording for the podcast?
What?
Are we still recording for the podcast?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I never turned it off.
How long are we gonna record this for? Because Kane's not gonna sleep for a while now.
It's been an hour 20.
Caden, add to the fucking content.
It's like, how blatantly obvious can we make it that we're not making money from this podcast?
We are not making money. I make enough money that I don't need this podcast.
Caden's literally a fucking sleep for a third of the whole thing. I think he was awake for the first 10 minutes, and then he's been fake sleeping ever since you started your Marine story.
Fucking black off. Like, it is hot in here.
He's literally dying. Caden. Bro, when are we hanging out again? Did you flip your camera?
Yeah, I just want to change shirts.
Caden, next time when Deanna gets dropped off, you hang out with me.
Hayden, see the type to hang around Deanna.
What?
Hayden, see the type to want to hang around Deanna.
I was gonna say he wouldn't really care. Cause
Hayden is Herbert for real.
What?
Hayden is Herbert for real.
He's like, hey Chris.
Hey Chris.
Hey Chris. I don't know how to do the whistle thing. Chris. There's like a decent amount of resin in this hoe. But I have nothing to clean it out with.
Alright, I changed shirts because I don't feel like being in any sort of uniform anymore.
Caden, bruh. Just smoke it. Why do you even have it sitting there?
I take this off. Does this cover my face? No, I don't think. Blur may take my helmet off as a whole.
I feel like even with the helmet and goggles, someone would know it's you.
Well, yeah, but that's the off chance that someone I work with can recognize me.
Which is probably zero, because they see so many faces every day. They would have to hear your voice, I feel like, to get you.
Yeah, I have Like, and I also have that default white guy voice.
Caden, are
Hey, but
you?
we should wrap up the podcast here soon. Nobody's been watching past
He
this
said,
point.
"I don't want to go. I don't want to go."
Is there anything that you guys want me to tell stories about? Like, be honest. Like, anything you want to hear?
I want to hear Caden actually open his
Oh,
eyes for 5
actually, I have a
seconds.
story about a guy that I will call Reznov because he's Russian in boot camp.
Uh-huh.
He was like that dumb big guy, and he was our scribe. The guy I do all the paperwork and shit.
Uh-huh.
Um, he was like all the time he'd ask dumb questions, and our senior drill instructor was always like, you know what? If you're gonna be dumb, I'm gonna make you strong. So he'd make him do push-ups all the time. Whenever he asked a dumb question, he'd do like 20 push-ups for every dumb question. And one day before our final PFT, which is max pull-ups, 3 minutes and 45-second plank, which I have never failed. 3 minute and 45-second plank ever.
You've never failed?
Never failed the 3 minute and 45-second plank ever.
Could you go for 4 minutes?
I have gone for 5 minutes before.
That's the one thing I can guarantee I probably won't do is a 2-minute plank.
Dude, I bet I could outplank you easy.
Well, I mean, I just said you probably would.
Yeah, I'm that Minecraft wooden plank type of nigga.
Do you think you could outplank Caden?
Easy. Although he's kind of cheating. He has that fat to hang down to support him.
Caden, you look like you just died. He's either dead or sleep paralysis.
But like before our final PFT, no, it was not a final PFT. It was some kind of like moto run. This motherfucker, the sun had just risen, and he looks to our right towards the sun, and just stares into the sun. And a minute into him staring into the sun, more and more people will start realizing he is staring at the sun, and we are telling him, stop staring at the sun, Reznov! Quit! It's not good for you! And he's like, it's so beautiful. He's like, Russian accent, right. It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. And he's like just staring at it for a solid like 4 minutes, just staring at it till a guy that's taller than him fucking stood in front of him and he was like, bruh.
Did he try to hit him with one of these? Was he like...
Nah. He was like, at a point, he was like, the days had worn off.
Was he starting to get fucking psychosis or something?
Dude, honestly, there were a few guys in boot camp who really got psychosis. Like, people who went insane. Lima Company on Paris Island got the name Leaping Lima because a guy leaped off third deck.
Did he win?
No, he lost. He hit the ground pretty fucking hard.
Oh, I mean, he won in his eyes.
Yeah. But like there were so many suicides in boot camp. Like when I was going so like think Bill Cypher with the helmet but like a flak jacket or some shit on. I don't know, some armor on. I'm fucking in line with other fucking default ass Marines, fucking toy soldiers, fucking kind of guys. And I'm in line and we're all waiting to go in the range, and then I hear them all shoot, their first round, and I hear this one shot out of everything I ever saw. 2 seconds after everyone had done shooting, I hear this one shot. Someone had just blown their fucking brains out on the range. Like, and when that happens, they tell us all to turn around and go back home. But we all knew it happened because we heard the sound of a shot and a ricochet off the helmet he was wearing.
What?
So like he shot himself, and then we heard the obvious sound of ricochet.
Did you hear a body fall?
No, we were too far for that. But we heard the shot and the obvious sound of it bouncing off something.
So did
So
it
he
go
had shot,
through his head and then hit the helmet and went back?
yeah, he had shot himself and it bounced off his helmet innards and went back into his head.
Damn. And then he was
And
looking
that's
like,
like,
Caden over here.
yeah, he was looking like Caden over there.
Well, except for what a piece of his face missing.
Yeah. He had no, actually, he had shot pretty accurately. He had put his like apparently from it was Papa Company that had done it, and he had put his barrel like right at the bridge of his nose, so it was pretty accurate. He didn't like fuck up his face very much. So
Oh.
maybe with a few bit of coroner surgery, he could have got an open
I was
casket.
gonna say
Fucking
with a few little miracle workers, he got open casket.
yeah.
They just didn't let him. They just probably didn't let you see this part.
Yeah,
They probably
but
put his
like
helmet back on his head.
like pushed away. Like nobody else could go on range after that. Like the whole range was shut down for the day. So we just like it was our first day, and we got turned around. We were all like, "Bro, what the fuck?" And then a few days later, we actually like a guy next to me, like in like my rack mate had learned what happened from being in the bathroom in the chow hall. That's what word spreads. Is the bathroom at chow, and there's a bathroom.
Uh huh.
Because the bathroom is the only place that drill instructors can't go at the chow hall. That's like your safe haven.
So you go to the bathroom and everyone's just like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, like we go to the bathroom, it was like everyone's like real human for a moment. And like I asked a Papa Company guy, like, yo, what the fuck happened on that range? Like you were ahead of us. And he told me a story, but I already kind of heard the story, like semi from a guy my rackmate the night before. But I just wanted it from like the source, kind of, you know.
Right, from the guy that seen it.
Well, not seen it, but like was there on the range with it. Like he was in the relays or the lines or whatever.
Oh.
But yeah, dude, and that was pretty early. They had graduated before us, and right before we had left, a new Papa Company had just come in to training. And when we were Marines, we were doing our end of like classes and all the bullshit. I gave these guys in the bathroom so many tips to boot camp. I damn near gave this guy the cheat sheet to boot camp.
What is the cheat sheet?
Listen to everything you're told to the T.
What? So if you fuck up, you're like, I did what you said.
Yes. Like
Because if there's
belligerent compliance. So what I learned, I learned following everything to the T in boot camp, but I learned belligerent compliance in the fleet.
what is belligerent compliance?
Belligerent compliance is complying to the order belligerently.
So even if you know it's a stupid idea.
Yes. So like, I had gotten a guy with this. You know what this is?
Oh my god.
I got him with it. It was a corporal, and he immediately was like, "Get on your face and push." And so immediately I was like, "I know what I need to do." I screamed at the top of my lungs, "I corporal!" and got on my face doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. And by the time I got to 2, he told me to stand the fuck up and shut the fuck up. Because if you scream loud enough, everyone around you notices.
So what?
And
Does it make it awkward for him?
it makes it awkward as fuck for him.
Because so you're screaming because of him, and they're like, "What did you do to him?"
Yeah, they're like, "What's going on over there? What the fuck's going on?" And like making somebody push out of nowhere is like you gotta have a real reason for it. You can't just like he got
Oh,
you a
so
joke.
you were kind of setting him up to get yelled at.
Yeah, I kind of set him up, but in reality, he could have been like tried to play a fucking joke on an NCO, but obviously he was like trying to watch his own back and make sure no like stuck up staff was like, "You're fucking hazing him."
Because they're gonna be like, "What's the joke?" And he's not gonna be able to explain the joke.
Yeah,
Because
because
he
it's
does
like our generation. It's like an our generation kind of joke.
right. It's like a Gen Z
And
thing.
like all the staff have been like in the Marine Corps for like 10 years.
So their fucking humor is dirt. So he's gonna explain the joke, and they're gonna go, "How is that funny? And how is that hurting you in any way?"
Yeah,
How does he know it's a joke?
because he was like a fresh corporal.
Oh, so he's seen the memes.
Yeah,
He was a meme lord.
yeah. And he like was like, "You wanna fucking play a joke on me when you're fresh from fucking MCT boot camp in the schoolhouse?" But I had hit 1 year in the Marine Corps in the schoolhouse, so I was already pretty accustomed to like how everything works.
So he
I
was trying to
hit
play
like
you for stupid, and you were like, "Dude, I know exactly what I'm doing."
I know what the fuck I'm doing. Like I know how to get out of shit. Like I'm not a boot. I may be a boot, but I'm not a boot.
A boot
I'm
with
not
a
a boot
bottom.
anymore because I'm played, but like
So as soon as you on your first deployment, you're technically just straight Marine now.
yeah, I'm not a boot. A boot is somebody who is not deployed. Boot stands for basically out of training.
Oh, like the physical term, the abbreviation.
Yeah, like basically just out of training. Like, but the just is not there. Boot basically means that the guy who is
Been
like fresh to the unit and knows nothing
been
and is
out of
like
training.
the brainwashing is still there.
The brainwashing is still apparent.
Yeah. And like there's a boot who came out. He still had his boot camp markings on his canteens, and as soon as we saw that, we all were like, "Take that fucking shit off before somebody sees it." Logan, you still there, Mr. Lyko? Alright. I want to remind the viewers, for legal purposes, everything I have said during this podcast
Fake
has been
news.
satire. It has not actually happened, or has been a in Minecraft or in Gary's mod scenario. Nothing of what I've said has been for real, or can be used against me in court because I am both under the influence and using satire.
And he's also like he's an actor.
Yeah, I'm an actor. I can lie very well.
He's an actor with a Timu suit on.
Yeah, I got this Kevlar and goggles from Timu.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, figure it the
Wait.
fuck out, viewer.
The thing you were wearing didn't have your name on it, did it?
My Kevlar?
Yeah, no, the vest thing.
No.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute, doesn't it have your fucking name on it?
No. I have a no, yeah. No, that wasn't part of the podcast. When I showed you my room, that wasn't part of the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I hadn't started the podcast until you stuck the helmet on.
all of the drunk is hitting me pretty hard right now.
Is it the Jack Daniels that's the top of the chair?
It is the Jack on top of the Coors Light, finally hitting my bloodstream. And Caden,
I think he actually fell asleep.
Caden,
Nah, he's What'd you do to your blinds?
Caden, open your fucking eyes so we can end the podcast. Say something. Are you for real trying to go to sleep? Hey, but we're wrapping up the podcast up here.
Huh?
End the recording after some words and shit. You know, Kane, you want to say anything? The floor is open to Caden only for the next 5 minutes. It will be 5 minutes of silence if he says nothing. I want to let you know that your mic's muted, dog. Your mic is muted! All right, never mind. We're just gonna end it right here. We're just gonna end it. Yep.
The next episode may or may not have Danny zoned out in it.
Maybe. Hey, both of you better thank me for a service right now.
Thank you for your service and drinking the beer that we paid for.
Caden, thank me for my service.
It's with your right hand, right? Is it your right hand or your left hand?
My right.
Okay.
Caden. All right, we're ending it. Have a good night.